Hey guys, how are you doing? So Apple released the last beta version of iOS 26.6. The public beta is right now available for all the beta testers, and we are going to quickly see the features changes coming in this version and the release date. When it comes to release date, after the release candidate, we can expect the next 5 to 6 days we will see the official release, and next week, possibly by Monday or Tuesday, we will see the official release of iOS 26.6 version. Before diving into the features or changes that it brings to our iPhone, I just like to give a quick heads up about our free expense tracker application called Spensio. I'll leave a link to this in the description, and in the first pinned comment, you can record all your expenses for free, either by scanning the receipt or you can use your keyboard manually to enter the expenses. You can use Siri shortcuts. Through voice, you can add the expenses, you can review the reports, you can add subscriptions to get early reminders, also add loans, EMIs, dues, everything in one application. The free version is sufficient for most of the users. There is an affordable pro version which you can check later. Coming back to the topic, when it comes to the iOS 26.6, this update is mostly about bug fixes and stability improvements. Apple bringing minor tweaks and performance improvements to some parts of the iOS within the phone app. When it comes to the blocked contacts, if you were saving manually or you're using the third-party call blocking applications and it automatically floods with plenty of contact numbers. Previously, it was getting rejected without any proper notification, but now the blocked contacts will trigger a prompt saying that you have reached the limit of saving the blocked contacts and you need to clear them up. So manually, we cannot save that much amount of limit that Apple have set. The limit is 20,000 contacts you can maximum save within the blocked contacts. So that consumes the phone app storage, of course. And when it comes to the iOS 26.6, it now warns you that you are unable to store any more blocked contacts because it's already reached its limit. So you can free up some of the old contacts saved and you can start blocking new contacts. And Apple Maps is getting few fine-tuning and improvements. RCS messaging feature is getting end-to-end encryption support when you text from iPhone to Android using the Messages app. The stolen device protection is getting some improvement like anti-theft protections. When the feature is on, if someone snatches your iPhone away based on the Apple Watch and based on the sensors like accelerometer, gyroscope, all of a sudden movement similar to the crash detection where it triggers the SOS feature. Now this will trigger the phone locking mechanism where something similar to the stolen device protection feature will be engaged to prevent the user from changing your password or unlocking your iPhone and so on. This code has been found, but it is not yet fully deployed in the last public beta version, the RC version we are seeing right now. There is no information. So maybe Apple is working on it to release in iOS 26.7 version or possibly in the iOS 27 version. So we are not yet sure, but the codes traces are found in the public beta version. Apart from that, this version brings plenty of bug fixes and security fixes. I'm expecting more than 20 security fixes to fine-tune the overall performance in both iPhone and iPad. So the official release will be happening next week, possibly Monday or Tuesday. If you are using any of the iOS 26 version, it is recommended to update to the 26.6. In Reddit and Twitter, we can see plenty of positive feedbacks that the 26.6 beta version feels a lot stable compared to the previous iOS 26.5 and earlier versions. So if you're experiencing battery drain and heating issues and any other apps crash related issues, next week once the update drops, don't forget to update. So if you're using the iOS 26.6 public beta version, do share your thoughts in the comments below how the overall performance is compared to the earlier version. It may help users to decide and update. Thank you so much for watching. For more, don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful day.